show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional. I've done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom. Hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
I am the greatest.
G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Now, one of the biggest fights you can make, Canelo Alvarez, Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. It's going down, pay-per-view, and a lot of trash talking from both sides. A lot of outside of the ring stuff when it comes down to the negotiations and who deserves what in the pot. A lot of fighters waiting for Canelo. A lot of fighters waiting for Triple G, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, Danny Jacobs. It's a lot of guys at 160 waiting for these two. And because of all of the stuff outside of the ring, from the negotiations going forward, these two are attached at the hip. Like, these two are literally a rivalry because of what happened outside of the ring. Failed drug test for Canelo, suspension for Canelo, the contaminated meat, you know, T-bone steak, prime rib, whatever the case may be. But these two are considered rivals. And none of it is because of what happened in the ring. It's all because of stuff that happened outside of the ring and judges. The first fight, you watch that first fight, I haven't heard too many people say Canelo won that fight flat out. The best thing Canelo got in terms of fans' opinions and quote-unquote experts' opinions is a draw. I would say probably 70% of the people say Triple G won the fight. Now, how I look at the fight, it was real simple for me. It was real simple for me. Triple G threw the majority of the shots, but Canelo made him miss probably about 80 to 85% of his shots. Now, Canelo, offensively, didn't do a lot. Did a lot of moving, a lot of shaking. And he fought a defensive fight. And in the middle of the fight, Canelo Alvarez really faded from a stamina standpoint. So, if you go with the conventional thought process in terms of who won that fight, 7 out of 10 people would say that Triple G won that fight, and probably just short of quote-unquote getting robbed in that fight. Now, I'm not buying all the trash talk. I'm not buying all of this, you know, I'm going for the knockout and this is personal, this, that, and the third. I'm not buying none of that shit. This is a money grab for both of these guys, and they gonna go in here and it's gonna be a business-like performance for Triple G and Canelo. So the question is, what is actually the best strategy for both guys? What's the best strategy for Canelo Alvarez? What's the best strategy for Triple G, Gennady Golovkin? Taking away all of the emotional stuff, all of the outside stuff, what is the best strategy for both guys? Now, I'm going to go with Canelo Alvarez first. The best strategy for him is the strategy that he used when he fought James Kirkland. Anybody that didn't see the Canelo Alvarez James Kirkland fight, I need for you guys to go cue that up on YouTube and go watch that fight. Now, before I get started, I am not comparing James Kirkland to Gennady Golovkin, and I'm not comparing Gennady Golovkin to James Kirkland. Let me get that out of the way now, because you know how people like to flip your words. Now, Canelo Alvarez, he fought beautiful in that fight. He fought beautiful in that fight. And Canelo did a lot of what you call catch and shoot. Something that Danny Garcia is known for. And for the people that don't know, catch and shoot is basically defensively you catch the shot and then you throw your own shot after you catch it. That's catch and shoot. But the thing about Canelo Alvarez in that fight with James Kirkland is he was solid defensively, and he was using the catch and shoot and not moving a lot. That was the key. And see, the thing is, you got to be careful when you listen to critics. So for Canelo Alvarez, everybody says, oh, well, he doesn't have good feet. He doesn't have good foot movement. So what he did is he did a lot of moving in that fight. He did a whole bunch of moving in that fight. He moved all around the ring in that fight. And it was almost like he was listening to his critics in that fight with Triple G Gennady Golovkin. And that's why he wore down in the middle of that fight. But see, you can be defensively responsible and stay out of the pocket and not move all over the place. That's exactly what Canelo Alvarez did against James Kirkland. He stood in a spot. He was defensively responsible. Did a lot of shoulder rolling, head movement. And the thing was, he made James Kirkland miss, and he made him pay. He threw in between his shots, and he made James Kirkland pay. That was the key. Caught him with clean shots. And I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again. A fighter will come through the front door, bust the front door in, and say, hey, I'm in the building. As a fighter, it is up to you to make that fighter pay an admission fee before they come walking through that front door. You understand what I'm saying? James Kirkland walked through that front door, and Canelo Alvarez made him pay for walking through that front door. And he did all of those things without conserving and using a lot of energy. He conserved a lot of his energy while he was showcasing his defense and showcasing the offensive toolbox. That's what Canelo Alvarez has to do against Triple G. Now, we all know Gennady Golovkin has different type of power. His power is different. You can talk a lot about Triple G and what he brings to the table, but his power is different. It's different. It is special. Nobody's going to deny that. So it's a little more difficult to execute the catch and shoot style against a Triple G. And another thing, Triple G has a really good jab. So Canelo Alvarez doesn't do the greatest of jobs when it comes down to dealing with a guy with a jab. But that's the best strategy for Canelo Alvarez. Make him miss, and then do the fun part and make Triple G pay. Because the way Triple G fought that first fight, Triple G threw a lot of punches, but he never really opened up with the power shots because he was afraid of the speed. And I'm not going to say afraid of the speed, but he was very conscious of the speed and what was coming back at him. Very conscious about what was coming at him. And those are just facts. Those are just facts. It is what it is. Now, Triple G, strategy-wise, see, with him is more mental than physical. It's more mental than physical, and I'm gonna tell you why. The things that Triple G has to fight through in this rematch is gonna be the same stuff that he had to fight through in the first fight. Offensively, Triple G is going to throw a lot of shots. Triple G is going to miss a lot of shots. Triple G is not like slow, but he's not fast. Like, he's methodical. So a lot of the shots that he's going to throw, he's going to miss because Canelo's going to make him miss. Strategy-wise, Triple G has to... He has to stay on course. He has to stay on the game plan. Triple G has to figure out in his mind that Canelo can't hurt him. And once Triple G realizes that Canelo can't hurt him, the strategy should be extremely simple. Walk in the front door with a jab, close the distance with a jab, throw shots to the body, throw shots to the body, throw shots to the body, throw shots to the chest. And the whole goal is to walk Canelo down. If you walk Canelo down and you walk him down with a jab, then you're going to put yourself in position to be able to throw with Canelo Alvarez. But see, that's asking Triple G to do something that he hasn't done in his career. And that's to throw with someone. Usually when a person throws shots at Triple G, he plays defense. He very rarely throws with you or counterpunches with you. That's what Triple G is going to have to do in this fight. Because if he believes in his power, if he believes that he can get to Canelo Alvarez and the pressure will get to him, that's exactly what Triple G is going to have to do. So it's more of a mental game plan for Triple G, and it's more of a physical game plan for Canelo Alvarez. Now, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.